day. I'm Abigail Cañado, so for today's lesson is gonna be science lesson with teacher Ivy. So first, let us all stand up and pray. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Our Father who art in heaven, holy be your name, the kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread and forgive us our sins, as we forgive those who sin against us. Do not bring us to the test, but deliver us from evil, amen. Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. So okay, sit down, but first, before you sit down, please pick up some pieces of paper or trashes under your chair and arrange your chair properly. Okay. Good morning, class.
Good morning, teacher Ivy.
Okay, attendance time. So, if your name is called, just hands up and say, "I'm okay." Okay, is that clear?
Okay.
Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I have only 2 students, so it's so sad. So, first is Maria Janine Zamora. Okay. Second is Luki Kudakara.
Okay.
Okay, is all present?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so for today's lesson is, guess what? I know all of you love the animals and have pets in your house, okay, I guess?
Yes.
And for today's lesson, our lesson is all about the blank animals, okay? So first, let me show you this puzzle using the Kahoots app for us to have a bit introduction about our lesson for today, okay? Okay, what have you noticed? What have you seen in this puzzle? Okay, Maria Janine Zamora, anything?
His eye bone.
Yes. This one doesn't have backbone and this one has backbone. So, can you guess the 3 correct picture that's related to our topic today? Just see the color. Okay, anyone? Okay, Janine.
Color blue, color yellow,
And color?
green.
Color green.
Okay, these 3 pictures contain animals. So our lesson for today is we're gonna talk about the backbones rather, of an animals. So let's proceed. So let's proceed. First, let's watch this YouTube video for us to grasp what is vertebrate and invertebrate animals. Okay, let's just keep in tune.
Hello friends, today we'll learn about vertebrate and invertebrate animals. Vertebrates are animals that have a special column or backbone. There are about 62,000 species that belong to this group. Some characteristics of vertebrate animals include they have muscles and skeletons. They also have an endoskeleton. All vertebrates have some or all of these systems: skeletal system, muscular system, excretory system, nervous system, and immune system. Whoa! Let's see some of the vertebrate animals. Reptiles, they are cold-blooded animals, meaning their body temperature changes along with the external temperature. Wow! Reptiles lay eggs, and their skin is usually covered with dry and hard scales. This species include alligators, turtles, crocodiles, snakes, and lizards. Fish, they have gills that allow them to breathe underwater. Our examples of fish include the white shark, this large swordfish, and this venomous marine fish, lionfish. Birds, they have wings and they lay eggs. Most of the birds can fly. Some examples of bird species include the eagle, this flamingo with slender legs, this medium-sized diurnal birdhawk, this large flightless bird, ostrich. Mammals, they're warm-blooded animals, meaning they maintain a constant body temperature. They nurse their young with milk and have fur or hair. Some examples of mammals include humans, this aquatic mammal, dolphin, these tall giraffes, and lovely horses. Amphibians. Amphibians are cold-blooded animals. Some examples are frogs, tiny toads, and these newts. Now let's learn about the invertebrate animals. Invertebrates don't have a backbone, but they make up about 95% of all animal species. Invertebrates have 4 common characteristics. They don't have a backbone. They reproduce by 2 reproductive cells. They are multicellular. They have no cell walls. Some invertebrate animals are these 8-legged arthropods, spiders, insects, worms. These star-shaped
So after watching the video, let's proceed and let's go beyond the discussion for you to really grasp and visualize what is vertebrate and what is the difference between vertebrate and invertebrate animals. Okay? So, vertebrates and invertebrates, science lesson with teacher IT. Okay, welcome. Are you excited for a fun learning session? Okay, let's start. Vertebrate animals. So, vertebrate animals or chordates are mainly recognized for the presence. Okay, just remember the word presence. Okay, for the presence of backbones or vertebral columns. So these are the vertebrate animals like snakes, dogs, lion, fish, birds, cat, horse, zebra, lion, deer, turtle, and elephant, and any other vertebrates that has and any other animals that have a backbone. So these are the groups that belongs to vertebrate animals. Okay, there are three. So the first is mammals. These are the vertebrate animals. So mammals, constituting the class of Mammalia and characterized by the presence of mammary glands, which is females produce milk for feeding their young. So these animals are the one who produce milk to feed their baby. Okay, like for example, the cow, the cat, and the dog, diba, kung marami sila produce na sila milk, so there are the mammals na sila produce of milk nila. So second is reptiles. Reptiles are air-breathing, cold-blooded vertebrate that scaly bodies rather than hairy or feathers. So ilang textures ilang skin is rough. So lahi ang dog and cat because they have hair and feathers. So kani sila kay what sila scaly bodies, scaly then. So the third groups that belongs to vertebrate is amphibians. Amphibians are a class of cold-blooded vertebrates made up of frogs, toads, salamanders, newts, and caecilians, worm-like animals with poorly developed eyes. Okay, did you notice that this frog and these toads have a poorly developed eyes? So amphibians are also babuyo sa mga tubig-tubig. So let's proceed to invertebrate animals. Invertebrate animals or non-chordates. So sa vertebrates, chordates man to. Dahil bago sa invertebrates is non-chordates sila, yes. Are mainly recognized for the absence. But when pag maingat ng invertebrates, may lang sila for the presence of their backbone. So dari, remember the word absence of their backbone. So they don't have backbones. Okay, the invertebrate. So these are the examples and illustration. The snail, the spider, the shrimp, the worm, the moth, and butterflies, and any other insects or small animals. So these are the groups that belong to invertebrate animals, like soft-bodied animals are the worm, slugs, and jellyfish, and any other soft kanang squishy bitaw ilang kwan mo na silang mga invertebrate, wala silang mga backbone. So second is insects, so they belong to invertebrate animals. So there are the butterfly, bees, ladybugs, etc. But in any other insects, maski kanang lamok, that is invertebrate animals. Third is crustacean, which example lang sila twice. Crab and shrimp. So we should know the difference of vertebrates and invertebrate when it comes to body symmetry. So vertebrates have symmetrical body, which is invertebrate is radially symmetrical. So vertebrates, they have left and right halves of body are equal in proportion. Okay, equal in proportion sa vertebrate. When it comes to invertebrate, impossible to distinguish the left side from the right side of their body. So dili ko kabalo sa left or right body sa vertebrate, kay makabalo ka sa ilang left or right na bitaw. So the body size is vertebrate may larger and vertebrate is smaller. Then when it comes to body system, vertebrate animals, they have complex and highly specialized organ system. And when it comes to invertebrate, you have simple to unorganized nervous system. So okay, thank you. That's all for, thank you for listening. Okay. Can anyone give an example, a group of animals that belong to vertebrates? Do you remember there are three, okay? Okay, what are your answer, Kiko?
Dog, cat.
No.
No, I said a group. There are three groups that belong to vertebrate animals, yes?
Mammals.
Yes, correct. Oh, okay, dog and cat are correct too, but group. Okay, reptiles and amphibians, correct. For you to understand about vertebrate and invertebrate animals, let's all touch our back. Touch our back. Okay, what have you noticed? We also have backbones, yes. Believe it or not, we humans belongs to vertebrate, but we're not animals. We just belong to vertebrates and yes, vertebrate. People also are vertebrates. So after discussing, we will have an activity. Are you excited?
Yes.
Okay. Please cooperate. It's just a simple activity. Okay, so since I have two students only, you need no need na there. You should have three numbers and you three numbers. So you consist 1, 2, 3 numbers and you 4 to 5, 4, 5, 6. Okay, is that clear? Okay, if your number is called, you need to answer the flash question. Okay, is it clear? Okay, let's start. You have the 10 seconds to answer every question. It's very easy, okay? So first, number one. Who's number one? Janine, is turtle vertebrate and invertebrate?
Vertebrate.
Vertebrates. Let's wait. Okay, correct. Number 2. Deer is an invertebrate or invertebrate?
Invertebrate. Vertebrate.
Okay. The answer is yes, that is correct. But yes, vertebrate animal. It should be connected to your phone, but wala may telephone. So number 3, butterflies and moths have backbones. True or false?
False.
Wow. 1, 2, 3. False, correct. Okay. Okay, for the 4 to 6 number, you have to answer. You have 10 seconds every question. So the 4th, is dog vertebrate or invertebrate?
Yes, vertebrate.
Okay, let's wait for the answer to. Correct. Number 6. Where does cat belong? It is vertebrate or invertebrate?
Vertebrate.
Okay. I guess it's so fun and easy, right? Easy. But yes, you're correct. There's no vertebrate because I forgot. Number 6. Spider is an vertebrate animal.
False.
False or true?
False.
False.
False. False.
Yes, correct. So both of you have perfect answer. You gain 3 and you gain 3. So do you understand now what is the vertebrate and invertebrate animals? So can anyone answer what have you learned? Just a brief and simple answer. Okay, Janine, what have you learned?
Vertebrate kay naay backbone,
Invertebrate.
invertebrate kay walay backbone.
Yes, typically correct 100%. So, is learning vertebrate and invertebrate animals important? Just yes or no? Yes, of course, for us to differentiate and to know that there were classification. There were animals have classifications. Is it true that vertebrate animals contains backbones? Yes or no?
Vertebrate.
Yes. Is it true that?
Yes.
Yes, correct. You all have grasped my lesson. Thank you very much. Okay. For the last activity, this is not activity but a quick recitation. Okay, for our generalization, brace yourselves because I will be using name will. And if your name was called or chosen, you need to tell what are your takeaways from.
Ikaw na kay Ikaw.
Okay, again for the second time, Janine, can you tell us what are your takeaways in this lesson?
I realized that vertebrate animal has a backbone and the other half is invertebrate has no backbone.
Alright, is that all your takeaways? You, is there any takeaways that you can share? Just a little bit. And the realization about our topic for today.
I learned about our topic is that vertebrates have three groups. These are reptile, mammals, and amphibians.
Okay, correct. Both of you doing good. Thank you very much. So for your assignment, students, I will be sending the Google Forms quiz later in our GC so that your parents can help you to answer. And since you're just in elementary, you're not just pro to how to use computer, how to use Google Forms. So that's why your parents should guide it, all of you. Okay? Is that clear? And the deadline is tomorrow. No extension. So that's all for today, class. Goodbye.
Goodbye and thank you,
Teacher
Teacher Ivy.
Thank you for listening and bye.